We're joined now by Dr. Chris Richards, who is director of the Field and Research Service Unit for OSU. Chris, we're talking about field days today. For those who haven't been in a while or maybe who've never been, describe for them what a field day is and why they might want to come.
So Lyndall, a field day is an event with OSU Ag Research and OSU Extension that partner together and host an event at one of our agricultural research experiment stations to present everything from the latest research to some of the most practical applications of work that's being done related to agriculture at those sites.
And one of the things I love is that we get producers, we get industry folks, we have our researchers, extension people, all in the same place, all interacting for the day.
That is correct. That's a great opportunity for all those folks to get together. Part of the highlight of the new events is we're looking at actually expanding those, that we're going to start including more of the basic sciences that will be leading to the future developments, some of the associated sciences that are involved with getting our products to market, as well as some of the social sciences like the economic impacts and the sociology of how our products in agriculture and our practices influence society in those events coming up.
So the goal of this is really to have Extension, OSU Extension and OSU Ag Research working together to get that knowledge to the people of Oklahoma.
That is ultimately the land grant mission of OSU, is for the research to be developed, and as that research expands into practical applications, then we take it through the extension program to carry that out so that it's in a useful format that people can actually implement those practices.
So the spring season has already begun. You guys already have one field day under your belt. Talk about that a little bit, and then we'll talk about some of the events coming up.
We did have our first field day with the fruit tree field day at the Cimarron Valley Experiment Station in Perkins. It was a full house event, a little bit chilly for the morning session, really nice for the afternoon session. Our next two coming up are at the South Central Experiment Station in Chickasha, going to be our wheat field day there on April 29th, and then our flagship Lahoma wheat field day on May 13th in Lahoma.
Well, that's one that I've been to many times. It's a great field day, and folks are really looking forward probably to re-engaging and getting out and about after, some of the challenges from the last couple of years, right?
That is definitely true. We're excited to have people come out, engage with each other, see what we've been doing during the pandemic. We've been running research trials throughout the pandemic, never stopped in this process. And we certainly are going to have some new and exciting things, and we're going to be expanding to see some things that maybe they haven't seen at previous field days.
Terrific. Let's talk about, is there a fee? Is there a registration process? Those kind of details.
There will be a registration process. You can either register online, we'll have an online registration for those, or you can call your local county extension office and register for those events. There will not be a fee for either one of these events. Lunch will be provided at both the Chickasha and Lahoma field days.
And I can attest that the lunch is usually pretty good, so that's nice. We talk about Extension having county offices statewide, but there are research stations statewide as well.
There are. We have really 24 functional units spread across the state. So we go from Eva, Oklahoma, down to Altus, Oklahoma, over to Idabel, and then up to Haskell. So we do have a pretty good encompassing of the state, different environments within the state spread out where we can do experiments that are representative of the local environments that are there. The soil types, the environmental conditions are obviously drastically different in those locations, so we can conduct research in those relevant areas.
And for folks who want to learn more about the field days, you and the team have a website set up?
We do. Our field days have a new website that you can go to. You can see the major events that we're promoting at the Ag Research stations, as well as a number of other events that are going to be going on with partnerships between Ag Research and Ag Extension.
Wonderful. Well, it sounds like a great spring. Thank you for giving us a preview, Chris.
Very good.
Okay, for a link to the website Chris mentioned, go to sunuptokstate.edu.